Hey everybody, I've been working on these embellishment boxes, and I thought since I was making them that I would just do a tutorial for you on them in case you wanted to make one. They're so easy. This one right here is the first one that I made, and I'll show you what's on the inside of it in another video, but they're really easy. They're 8 by 5, and you can embellish them any way that you like. This one here has embellishments in it, but this one here has a gift in it, and I'll show you. I just made a belly band for it, and so it just slips off like this. And I used Graphic 45's, excuse me, By the Sea paper for this one, and I made little pull tabs here and put little butterflies on the corners. Let me open it for you. It's on there tight. So this is a gift for a friend that I found over the weekend when I was in Asheville. But are y'all noticing anything here? This is not Graphic 45, of course. It's just a little tray. It's by Mitchell Design Works. But look, I mean, hopefully you can see that. Look how well that... So, interesting, huh? So anyway, I'll show you all how I made this. All that you need is 2 pieces of cardstock. 2 pieces of cardstock, and I suggest that you use the heavier weight cardstock. And so I'm using 2 different colors. I'm using a solid and for my bottom, and then a pretty floral for my top. So for your top, that needs to be 11 by 8. So you can use 12 by 12 or 11.5 by, what is it, 11 by 8.5, yes. So 11 by 8. And then for your bottom, it needs to be 10 7/8 by 7 7/8. Okay, we're done with that now. So then pull out your scoreboard and score both of them at 1.5, because our box is going to be 1.5 inches deep. So just score it on all 4 sides, both of them, at 1.5. And I hope that you all can see my lighting. I really having issues. If I turn on my aught light here, you're not going to be able to, it's going to put such a glare on it that you're not going to be able to see. So it just makes it worse. So then use your bone folder, press all of your seams. Those sheets. Well, this is going to make a cute little box. This is from DCW's watercolor paper pad, if you're wondering. Okay, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to be able to show you best on. What you need to do after you have pressed all your seams is these are going to make your tabs, these 4 corners. I know a lot of you know how to make boxes. You've made them. But those who don't, so you cut straight up on that one, but then on this side that makes your tab, slant it just a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean. So you slant it. Can you see that? And you cut out something like that. They don't have to be perfect, but do the slanting on your tab. So we're going to do that on all of our corners. I hope I'm in frame here. Trying to do it fast and get it under 15 minutes. So we do the same thing with the bottom of our box. See? Just try to make that first, I think I do better over here on this side. Make that first cut as straight as possible, and you can put it back in your trimmer if you'd like, if that's easier for you and you're more comfortable with that. Then what we do, since these are our tabs, we're going to put glue here and here, and then line it up like this. So I'll show you. Whoops, wrong one. And just get your corners as square as you can, and it'll look like that. So you just continue doing that on the not only on the bottom but on the top as well. So I'll just do it real quick here. Sorry, I know you all couldn't see me do that, but I'm just gluing them together. I was over in Asheville this weekend at Grove Park Inn. I don't know if you all know where that's at. I had so much fun. I love going over there. It's so pretty. But it was cold. It was really cold. See how that is? almost done. Super simple, huh? There we go. There's our top and our bottom. And then to put the little notches in, what I use, if I can get it out, I use, what is this? A 1-inch punch. And I just look for the middle. And then, you know, I just eyeball the middle. I don't measure. And just punch it halfway out to give you that little thumb hole, and then do it on the other side, like so. Voila! You have your little embellishment box. And then you can decorate it up however you want. Now, I will tell you, do you see how there's a little gap right here? When you start putting things in it, it's going to need some of that. But you will need to probably secure it with a piece of ribbon or a belly band or something like that. Of course, no one just carries a box around by the top anyway, but I would suggest that you do that. But anyway, you can decorate it any way that you like. Have fun. Talk to you all later. Bye.